Don't be so rough.
But Louise was on that chair first, Mrs. Jarman.
Was she? No, she wasn't. Mum, she's out.
Oh, dear. Well, I know. Let's have another try, shall we? Come on. Now, you ready? Off with you.
No, you weren't. I was.
Oh, get off.
No, get off yourself.
Stop it at once. Colin,
No,
Harold.
then, get off, then.
Go
No,
on,
I'll
David,
smash
then
your
now
face
stop it
off.
at once. Why do you have to be so rough?
Always
Get up and behave. Well, that settles it. There's no more musical chairs.
Oh, Mum.
No, darling, it only leads to fighting. You'll just have to think of something else to play now. Now, look, why don't we think of something that the girls would like for a change?
Postman's knock.
Yes, that's a good idea.
And why not? What's wrong with it? It's stupid.
Darling, look, it's your party, remember, and you're the host, so be polite. Now, you just think of a nice, quiet game.
I wish Dad could get here. He knows millions of games, good ones. I'm sorry to mess up your plan. No, it's all right.
I think I'm going to go mad.
Any casualties?
No, it was a near thing. Musical chairs wasn't such a good idea after all.
Never is. Children's parties are always like adults.
What?
Well, they always boil down to a battle of the sexes.
Look at that rain. Now, why couldn't Ronnie have been born in the summer? At least we could have shoved them all out on the lawn. As it is, they come trooping in here with mud all over the hall and finger marks up the wallpaper. And do you know there are pieces chipped out of my parquet?
Oh, no.
Now, some mothers can cope, but I'm afraid I'm not one of them.
Well, the basic fact is not to try to cope.
What?
Ignore them. That's the real secret. Just open the door, let them in, leave them alone, and feed them when the time comes.
Yes. Well, I'm afraid I haven't got that kind of temperament. I worry. Now what?
Alice, relax. Noise is normal. It's the silence that means trouble.
Oh, yes.
We're having a treasure hunt. That always keeps them busy. It appeals to their mercenary side.
Yes, well, I meant to, but I forgot.
Pity.
You know, it's an extraordinary thing. No matter how much trouble I take beforehand, when the birthday comes, I'm never ready for it. I don't know why. I'm not normally so incompetent. Tom's the one who's good at parties. He organises the games and jollies them along and wipes away the tears. And you know, the most important thing of all is that he seems to know how to control them.
What time are you expecting him?
Well, he promised to be home early. He should be here by now.
Think he's forgotten?
Oh, Lord, that would be the last straw. I think I'll call the office.
Darling, I was only joking.
No.
Of course he hasn't
just
forgotten.
to make sure, that's all.
We caught you before.
Where?
Upstairs in the bathroom.
Where was I then?
Behind the towel.
I wasn't.
Yes, you were.
Ronnie, don't go in the kitchen, darling. I told you nobody's to go in there. Hello? Oh, extension 412. Sorry. 412, please. Hello? Oh, this is Mrs. Jarman speaking. Mr. Jarman left yet. He said he was home.
Yes, you are. Quick,
4 o'clock. That's good. What? Yes. Sorry. Yes, we are rather. Gets worse every year.
I can't think fun. What? Well, I was looking for some more sandwich spread.
They're Ronnie's. It's for one of the party games.
And this?
Heel break.
see. It's an odd thing about children. What? I said it's an odd thing about children. You bring, well, say, a dozen of them together, but you don't just have 12 children. 1 plus 1 plus 1 and so on. They all add up to one great brain, and there's no telling what they...
Oh, thank goodness. That'll be Tom now.
Hasn't he got his key?
Yes. Here. Tea.
Oh.
It's Simon, isn't it?
Yes, Mrs. Jarman.
Well, isn't it nice that you could come? Come in. Let me help you with your coat. See? Huh? How's your mother, Simon?
Very well, thank you, Mrs. Jarman.
Good. All right. This coffee's in there. There you are. Come on in. Ronnie, you have another guest.
I didn't invite him.
Ronnie, don't be so rude. Tell Simon that he's welcome.
Many happy returns, Ronnie.
But Mum! Oh, another present, Ronnie. Aren't you lucky?
Yeah, well, open it.
Yes,
Come on.
my
word.
Word, what a big one. Wow. Come on.
Do you mind what you're doing?
Time.
Gosh, isn't it super? There's a battery included.
It's a marvellous present, Simon, but I'm sure it was far too expensive. Now, Ronnie, say thank you to Simon.
Glad you like it, Ronnie. Let's go inside. I've thought of a new game.
Ronnie! I'll put that with the other toys. Now, come on, Simon. You come in and enjoy yourself.
Oh, get out. Get out, Ronnie.
Wasn't that Tom, then?
No. Simon Potter. Friend of Ronnie's. No, not a friend at all. Not of anyone. I can't think why the other children don't like him. He's such a quiet boy and so well-mannered.
Oh, that's as good a reason as any.
I see he's bought what looks like a terribly expensive present for Ronnie.
Oh, that won't go down too well with the others.
Oh, well.
Are his parents well off, then?
His father died several years ago. I don't know his mother very well. She works in a solicitor's office in town. Ronnie tells me that Simon has to spend extra time at school because there's no one at home all day.
Oh.
Listen, there's a new game.
I'm not going to play if it's rough.
It's not rough. Listen, can't you? Everybody's got to come out and do whatever their father's job is. I mean, you can't just say what it is. You've got to act it, sort of in mime. And the others have got to guess.
But who wins?
I don't know. Whenever somebody makes the wrong guess, they're out. And the winner is the last one who's left.
My dad is...
Shut up, you're not to tell. Now, who starts?
Me. No, me, please. No, me. Oh, one go. Me.
Tony, you first.
Tommy.
Well, come on.
Or maybe his father hasn't got a job.
He's a bomb disposal expert.
No.
Wrong, you're... I saw it in a picture, that's what they do.
That's
Of course they do. Yes, I did. I saw it in a film. Yes, it is.
Lovely weather for a party.
Tom, thank goodness.
Hello, darling. I say, they won't eat all this lot.
Won't they just?
How are you, Joanna? Coping all right?
Well, the first shock wave's over. We're waiting for the second.
I thought you'd forgotten.
Yes, I'm sorry, darling, but since I was in the village before the shop shut for once, I thought I'd pick up this lot.
Gardening tools in this weather.
Well, it can't go on raining forever. Anyway, spring's not that far off. So the calendar says.
That old thing. Oh, lovely.
I said, you're a bit quiet in there, aren't they?
Yes, I'm afraid it's just a lull.
Well, what was he?
He's a pilot.
Yeah. That's Little Bright. Why are you so close?
Now, who's next?
Me. No, me. No, I got. No, you. I got a good mime. I want to go. Me.
You, Simon Potter!
Come on, Simon,
You want to play, don't you?
Hurry up.
You don't want to be a rotten old wet blanket. Act out what your father does.
I can't. Come on,
Yes,
Simon.
I can't.
Before I get...
Well, start. Go on. What's the matter?
Can't you think of a mime?
Hurry up. We're waiting.
Oh, come on.
Pick someone else. Me.
No. It's simple, really. Shall I show you?
Is his father really dead then?
Yeah.
Ronnie Jarman. You're awful. You see?
Oh, what's all this?
Dad!
Hello, Ronnie. How's the party going? Everyone having a good time?
Yes, John. I showed them your presents, Dad. They all said they were super.
Well, I'm glad they approve.
And I'm going with you to Germany at half-term. Aren't I? When you go there on business, that's the best present of all. Dad and I are going in a jet, aren't we?
Most certainly.
Dad says it's the only way to travel.
Now, I think that's enough bragging for one day, huh? Hello, who's this? Aren't you pretty? Now, what's your name?
Michelle.
Michelle. Well, that's a beautiful name. Right, well, I'm going to let you all get on with your party. What game are you playing?
Nothing special. Anyway, it's over now. You tell us a game, Dad.
Me?
You know some smashing games. Tell us one.
I don't know any.
Yes, you do. He does. Go on, tell us.
Well, let me see now.
I know a game. I didn't ask you.
Now, Ronnie, you're the host, so act like one. Right. Let's hear it.
First, you've got to write someone's name on a piece of paper.
Oh, paper games.
That's a rotten idea.
Now, not so fast. Let's give it a fair hearing. Go on.
You choose a name and write it on one side of the paper. Then you divide the paper up into squares, and you have, say, flowers and trees and things, and they got to begin with the letters of the name.
What's he talking about?
It's easy. You write the name on one side of the paper.
You said that.
Then you write the things you're going to have across the top. I mean, the categories.
Darling,
and then
just see if you want some.
Don't I just? Well, that sounds like a very absorbing game. You should all try it.
Then it's the one with the most original...
Nobody wants to play your rotten old game. I know what we'll play. Murder! I've got all the stuff ready.
I don't know how to play it. Is it rough?
No! All you do is turn the lights off.
Then I'm not playing that.
Just for a few seconds. I'll explain it to you. First, there's got to be a murderer.
Ooh.
And then there's got to be a detective.
You've gone quiet again.
I'm trying to think up a game.
The only game I can recall from my prehistoric childhood is one where we all gathered round a rather squat little boy who spat into the living room fire.
Well, thank God for central heating.
Suppose there must have been some point to it.
You know, kids can be little devils at times. When I was in there just now, I got the distinct impression that one of them, what's his name, Potter?
Simon Potter.
Yes. The others were having a go at him. I didn't think he'd been invited.
No, he wasn't.
Ah, well, that explains it. He was probably being punished for gate crashing.
No, boys, you're not to go outside. It's far too wet. Now stay indoors, please.
You hurt?
Okay, Mr. Jarman.
And what game's this?
Murder.
What did he say?
Murder. It's a game.
Oh, yes.
Rowdy to begin with, it ends up badly.
I'm sure it does.
I do think you ought to put those tools away. If some little monster gets his hands on them.
Point taken. I'll dump them in the shed.
It's filthy out there. You'll get mud all over your shoes.
See how I'm nagged, Joanna? Why don't I leave them in the wardrobe in my room?
Oh, yes, that's a good idea.
Yeah, when I finish my tea, all right?
Oh, Ronnie, leave the door open, please.
But it's murder. We've got to have the lights
Yes,
out.
I know, but don't close it all the way.
Okay.
Cheer up, love. It'll soon be over.
Ready? Get set. Go!
Now, not in here, please. Off you go.
Want to know a good place to go? I'll show you.
That's against the rules.
Oh, who cares? Are you coming?
Where?
This way. Come on.
Oh, we seem to be prisoners.
Murder. Why do children always have to be so morbid?
Well, it's an outlet. They say it's good for them. Listen.
What?
Suddenly not a sound.
Over here.
What is it?
Cupboard. It's big inside. There's room for both of us.
I don't know.
What's the matter?
I don't understand why you want us to be friends all of a sudden.
I'm sorry for what happened downstairs. It was a rotten thing to do. I mean, you brought such a super present. Honest, I am sorry.
That's all right.
I bet you miss your dad a lot.
I don't like to talk about it.
Come on, let's go in.
There's not room in there for both of us. There's hardly room for one.
Who screamed?
Karen Pickering. She's the victim.
Oh, I think I know the one. Big innocent eyes. It's rather good casting.
I think I'll nip inside and see what they're up to.
Oh, darling, don't forget those tools.
Ah, yes. The tools. Oh. Trowel. Secateurs. And axe. Got 'em.
Now, I think after this game we'll serve the food. I'll just go and have a look in.
Right.
Who is upstairs? Shut up with you! We've got to try and find out who is upstairs and who is downstairs. Everybody's got to sit down and be quiet.
We'll eat in 10 minutes, so no more games.
Okay,
All right.
Now, hands up who... Will you shut up? Now, hands up who is upstairs and who is downstairs. Hands up. Mum, we're trying to finish this game.
I know, but Simon isn't here. Where is he?
I don't know.
Ronnie.
That was a good day.
Honestly, Mum, I don't know. Maybe we went to the bathroom.
Yes, I know.
Now, everybody's got to tell the truth. So hands up who's upstairs. 1, 2, 3. You wasn't upstairs.
Well, the worst is over.
No more games?
Oh, yes, but Tom will supervise those after tea while we clear up the debris. You know, it's absolutely marvellous of you to help me like this.
It's a pleasure, I assure you. Seeing children at their fiendish worst always reconciles me to the fact of not having any of my own.
Yes, I know what you mean. You know, if Tom had been away on one of his trips, I just don't think I could have coped. He's a marvel. You watch him at tea time.
When's he going away again?
Week after next. He's taking Ronnie with him.
As a chaperone?
Good
Heavens, what on earth was that?
I've no idea, but at least it didn't sound like a breakage.
Oh, true.
Oh, Ronnie, have you nearly finished?
We found out who did it. Now we've got to dispose of the body. Won't be a minute.
Yes, well, 1 minute is all you're getting.
Did he say dispose of the body?
Here's the corpse's hair. And here's the corpse's hand. And here's the corpse's eyeball.
Oh, my God.
Now, don't forget, Ronnie, 1 minute and that's your lot.
Okay.
There. How's that?
Not bad.
Right, now we know who killed Karen. It was Colin.
Pow, pow.
So now we've got to examine the body. Somebody put the lights out. Lights.
I want to go home.
Shut up. Dead quiet. Now here we go. Shut that door. Dead quiet. Now we're going to start.
I want to go home.
What's happened to Tom? Tom, you nearly ready? Tom?
Here's the corpse's hair. Pass it around. And here's the corpse's hand. Pass it on. Shh. And here's the corpse's eyeball.
Now then, Ronnie, I've given you all the time that I'm going to, understand?
Well, it's only fair, Mrs. Jarman. I mean, now I'm not the only boy who hasn't got a father.